creators of term Latinx say to stop erasing them. Woke whites didn't make up the term. Despite what conservative circles are claiming, the term Latinx wasn't created by liberal white elites. The campaign to police and ban one word has scored numerous wins in recent weeks. A flurry of editorials condemning the term and a ban on its use in official communications by the civil rights group League of United Latin American Citizens. In the early 2000s, queer Latinx began using the term on message boards and blogs. The trend accelerated after the 2016 massacre of 49 mostly queer Latinx people at Pulse, the Orlando nightclub. It built on the use of the machismo-resisting Latinos, or Latino-Latina, which pushed back against the Spanish language's male-centric gendering. Latinx sought to cast an even wider net. For some Latinos, particularly older ones, Latinx sounds weird. They find it hard to pronounce the X in English, though Spanish pronunciation of Latin and X can combine into a smooth, watch this white boy do it, Latin-equis.
Yeah!
Which rhymes with Dos Equis, the Mexican beer.
And that's how you're going to remember it, because it rhymes with Dos Equis,
yes.
Right?
That's exactly it.
So what do you boys think?
So the Miami Herald wrote an editorial, actually, and the Miami Herald is very left-leaning anymore. They wrote an editorial against the use of Latinx a couple of, I don't know, maybe a month ago. And I thought that was interesting that a left-leaning organization was sort of taking up that position because stereotypically they wouldn't. So it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward.
And they were embracing it, they were supporting it, or they were going against it?
They were against the use of Latinx.
Okay.
For a lot of the things that were just said in that story.
I get it. I mean,
you know,
representation matters. We say
Right.
that a million times, right? So if someone, look, I'm Latina. Nobody called me and said, oh yeah, we're going to change all you. Se llaman ahora Latinx. Okay, escribe eso. Latin-equis. Nobody called me and asked me, you know? And so then I was just like one day like, no, you're part of Latinx. You have to say that, you know? And you know, we never want to get anybody mad in our community, right? So I just went along with it, you know? But I really, like, it's like, okay, it's kind of like our LGBTQIA. If you want to keep on adding letters and numbers, I'm going to keep on saying it because I want everybody to feel included at the end of the day.
And to me, I'm sorry if I'm jumping in on somebody, but to me it also comes back to the differences in opinion between the traditional pride flag and the newer pride
flag.
The progressive flag. You know, some people, like me, are old school, and it's harder to get us to change our habits verbally or things we practice than it is the younger folks, like Faye. So
he called me younger. I love
Younger.
it. See, again, now you know why I put Al in the trunk of the car. What were you going to say, Greg?
It's just part of evolution. It's part of
Evolution.
Language and culture evolving, and get with it or get lost.
Well, the new progressive flag came out a couple of years ago in Pennsylvania, I believe. I'm sorry if I missed it. In Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, right? And so, and it's been a fight ever since. Here we are a couple of years later, past COVID and everything, and there's still some people that just refuse to use the new progressive flag and want to use the Baker flag because of its history, because of its intent. But like Greg said, we evolve. We evolve as a community. We add letters. We add, you know, we added black, brown, and trans into our flag. And to me, it felt right. It felt like the right thing to do in the evolution of our community. Do you guys agree or disagree?
No, you're absolutely right.
Evolution, yeah.
Did you have an issue with changing the flag?
No.
No. Okay. All right, cool. I'm surprised. All right, good.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ